We're live. This is part 18.
Oh, it's part 18? Understood. Hi, everybody. Welcome to part 18 of Library of Ruina Storytime. We are a bunch of non-professional voice actors, with the exception of one person who didn't want to do a lot of voice acting today, who are mostly just showcasing a game we love. This is not a walkthrough. This is not a it is relatively in the let's play regardless, but it's not blind for at least the person playing. It is blind for some of us. Don't worry about it. I'm scared. He or she, I'm gender fluid. I don't really care. I mostly play Angela, but she's not going to be here for a while. We're doing the ensemble fight. Ultimately speaking, when it comes to trigger warnings in the ensemble fight, I just have to give a really basic one of moral relativism. But that's about it. They do horrible things. Don't worry about it. We're going to kill them all. It's going to be first try. Right, Puma?
Yeah, easy peasy.
Who would like to introduce themselves next?
It's me. I'm Puma, he, him. I don't think I have a speaking role today, except Greta, who I don't want to be, but I'm the person pushing the buttons and clicking the mouse.
Hi, I'm Chapstick, he, him, and it sounds like I get to be a bunch of different voices today. How exciting.
I'm Mega, she, her. I am addicted to gacha games, and I think I'll also be voicing a lot of characters.
I'll save some of my opinions for when we're in the 20-minute boss fight.
It's not, I think, or it's, you are addicted. It is, you're absolutely addicted to gacha games.
Chapstick had his first taste of playing a character having an emotional breakdown and now wants to do more.
Anyway, I've linked the first script to Mega, as I assume you're doing it in order.
Come on, Eileen. Yeah, I'm doing it in order. I'm doing Eileen. We will need Yesod and Eileen.
I'll let you decide, Chapstick. Do you want to be Yesod, or do you want me to be Yesod?
I can be Yesod. Yes, please. I think I've been both of these characters in the past, so it's really a pick and choose what you feel like.
Oh, I know Mega enjoys Eileen.
I do like Eileen.
Oh, okay. I was mixing them up with a different E name.
I did that.
I have not been Eileen.
Yeah, no, that one's much later.
The sheer amount of characters in this game, some of the names get a little familiar.
I mean, they both start with E and have an L in the middle. It gets complicated. And end with an A.
Well,
not
true.
an A, but Eileen sounds close enough that it should have an A, you know?
For this fight, we have Yesod as Olivier, Bruno as Yae, Crow as Mio, Robin as Maxime, and Clovis as Don Juan, the Grade 1 Fixer.
I can hear the sounds of gears turning in this place.
Greetings.
Hello, my name is Eileen. Let us greet them, everyone. The sound made by the gears of this place isn't so graceful. However, all sound that intermeshed gears produce is a pleasure to hear nonetheless.
Is that so? I find it rather irritating at times. Some of the gears on our floor don't quite mesh well together, which can produce a lot of noise.
To me, the gears here don't sound so happy. And yet, their beautiful collaborative struggle to transmit a larger force. Can I think of you to be a similar being as us?
I doubt that. I do not quite understand how the gears that rotate here can be likened to yours.
That is because you are denying the gears. one must admit that they're but a cogwheel and rotate according to their purpose. I can help with that.
With due respect, miss, I decline. I have already found my purpose, and am running fine.
It's not right for one to spin alone. As my father led me to my savior as a gear, you can become a genuine gear and rotate according to his purpose.
I follow no one's commands. I am not like you, who followed your gears.
Yet your expression tells me that you haven't found an answer. You are making a sorrowful face. You are in pain. You must have suffered just like I have. Had you become a gear and rolled along, you wouldn't have been filled with bliss. You would have been filled with bliss, rather than pain. Why won't you see? You are no different from us. Seize your suffering and accept the gear. Walk the path of the gears.
You speak as if you know all about me. I've long put the past behind me. If I let my emotions blur my rational judgment, I wouldn't be able to act with discretion and distinction.
Just look at us. Don't we look so blissful? A gear with a purpose is content, for its rotation has meaning. Humans are cogs in the machine that is the city. Someone has to make those cogs turn. That way, the city can run correctly. He is guiding us to take the right path. For us, who are incapable of doing anything on our own. Praise be to Argalia.
Ugh.
It's not too late. This might be your last chance.
I refuse. I didn't take this journey only to become a gear.
It's so disheartening to hear that. I know that many gears were wasted in this place. You're going through such hardship. You deny the gears, and you know that you've robbed many gears of the opportunity to cycle the right way. But it's all right. We shall ardoniously turn to make up for those that were lost.
This is the path I chose. I try to look ahead rather than bind myself to the things of the past. I do feel sorry for those who have passed away in this place. However, I wouldn't have started this if I was going to let that sentiment dominate me.
I see. They were gears that could no longer rotate justly. I was so certain that we were kindred components. Yet you're insisting on renouncing the gears. Please know this. You can't rotate to the goal alone. You'll break down someday.
That was a long chat. From now on, we should commit to our responsibilities. Let this be a fair battle.
If that is what you wish. Fellow gears, let us prepare.
Yasoda's so done with her.
No, lady, I don't want to be a part of your cult.
Anyway, opinions, because we have so much time to talk, I believe.
Opinions.
So, Limbus Company.
Limbus Company.
I'm dating the video, it's fine. We're progress not just ended. And I managed to get both Magical Girl, Ego Identity, and Netisar Ronia. And I have to say, well, Magical Girl has laser beams. Rhodia's insane.
I wish I got Rhodia.
So, laser beams do a lot of damage, but require charge to really work for you, even in the Ego form. And well, if you have high charge, you can do like 800 damage instantaneously to everyone. It's great. Rohit just says, I win every clash regardless of my sanity, because if it's low, it's a negative coin plus. If it's high, it's a high coin plus. And everything's also adding like 5 to 9 sinking. It's absurd.
Yeah, she seems crazy. Like, I've seen like a couple examples of like gameplay for her, and she just looks like she's just like she just clears content.
Yeah, I mean, it's very much the with Don Quixote you have to think a little bit. With Rhodia, it's like, what's thinking?
Beautiful Lady Go Burr. Or beautiful sad Lady Go Burr.
Get him, Crow!
Okay. Feel like I can't talk more about this because I'm a D&D NPC.
I actually really want the new Merceau Ego, I think it is, that just came out. I think it's Ego. It looks like it's Ego. It's not like one that has like a character that you play. Does that make sense?
Ego, yes. I believe it's a Teth Ego.
I think so. 1 second. 'Cause I saw it. It looked interesting because it looked very tremor heavy, and
Yes.
I saw that and I was just like, oh, could this work with my was it I think it's the thumb one I have. And so I'm interested in getting it. Yeah, I pulled it up. It's a lot of tremor. And so I'm very interested. I'm very intrigued.
I mean, just in general, I'm still behind content for Blimba's company. I've just finished Kanto 6. But, as usual, Wilburger's stuff seems really overpowered.
I've been very much enjoying my Otis and my Sinclair that I got.
You're on Kanto 5, right?
Is that Ishmael's?
Yes.
Yes, that is the one I'm on.
I'm curious. Do you have a good Ishmael?
I wish I had a good... Do you want to know what my best Ishmael is?
Yes. That's why I asked.
It's a 2 rarity.
Okay, she has some good ones.
Hold on. I think it's the butler one, I think.
Yeah, that one's great. I use it all the time.
Is it?
Yeah.
Maybe I just have to build her more. Hold on.
It's poised that whenever you crit, you add 1 stack of debuffs on the enemy. Whatever debuffs they already have.
Oh, okay. I think I don't have that one uptied, is probably why.
Main reason I say this is I just finished Kanto 6, which is Heathcliff's chapter, and I don't have a good Heathcliff, and it legitimately made the chapter much harder. Ishmael's the same way. If you don't have a good Ishmael, it's going to be tricky.
I have been fortunate for the past Encantos that I've done before, where I had a really good Yesod, and
So who's Yesod in Olympus?
who's Yesod in Limbus? Oh, I'm sorry, not Yesod. I'm sorry. Yisang. I'm sorry. It's because I looked over and I saw Yusode, and my mind was like, yes, Yusode, who is in Limbus.
He is an announcer.
Really good network. I also got W recently, and that's been fun. For some reason, the game with me, and we like broke it up or one.
Your mic got garbled, by the way.
No.
I hate gears.
No.
I will not conform, Eileen. You can't tell me what to do, Mom.
So I feel like that's a little bit much for you. Don't you just mean, fuck cults?
No. It is in fact not enough.
Is the mic better?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I am curious to the struggles you have in Ishmael's dungeon if you don't have a good Ishmael.
I'm already struggling against Big Tattoo Man.
Okay, but we love him.
I don't think he loves me.
Doesn't. He stole his coupons.
Hey, I didn't steal his coupons. Heathcliff stole his coupons.
We're stealing coupons now?
This company's great, that's all I can say.
1 second, I will be right back.
My hair coupons!
This is legitimately one of the scariest bosses in the entire game.
Yeah, not joking.
Fantastic.
Alright, I'm back.
But yes, for my own, I'm curious on your struggles. My Ishmael was amazing. I have so many good Ishmaels. But I didn't have a good Heathcliff, and Heathcliff's, the end half of his Kanto was an absolute nightmare. Anytime I had to play with Heathcliff, it was real bad.
I'm not too worried about Heathcliff's chapter because, I don't know how good this one is considered, but he carried me through a lot of content early game. I have a Kurokuma clan Heathcliff.
Yeah, I don't have that one.
And he's fully uptied too. So my plan was going to take him, and then also my La Mancha Land Otis and Gregor to hopefully help me carry through that.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you have to get there first.
Yes, I do. I do also have a Hanlu as well, the gang leader, Hanlu.
Mm-hmm. The main reason I say I have to get there first is Ishmael's chapter is not easy, especially the dungeon.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things that I am legitimately curious to how hard it is when you don't have a good Ishmael. Because I did have a good Ishmael, and it wasn't too bad for me.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know how it is without a good Ishmael. And I know how hard Heathcliff's chapter is without a good Heathcliff.
My hopefully secret to this is Malbranch out of Faust.
So we're beating the shit out of Eileen.
Oh, Eileen's
Hell
about
yeah.
to die.
Yeah. She's not
Having a
making
bad
much
day.
of a dent in the floor.
No, she's...
Just,
Go ahead, Jeffy.
no, you go ahead.
She has 2 stacks of paralyze on her right now. That's a really big deal for the mass attack she's about to use.
So what you're saying is her gears aren't turning right now.
So how's it feel to kill so many cultists, Yasod?
I don't take any pleasure in what's happening, but I consider this a necessary part of my work.
I'd go into Angela voice, but she's too, frazzled to do anything right now.
Whatever do you mean, Angela, my good friend?
Uh-huh. Roland, I think you might hate me.
Why would I hate you, Angela?
And you're my only friend. This is a problem.
Oh, well. Sucks to be you.
Yes.
What, are you expecting me to be sympathetic?
Yes.
Oh, well. Should have thought about that.
That's why I'm sad and frazzled. Thank you, Roland.
Yeah, you're welcome. Anytime. Just helping my good friend out.
I'm gonna go teleport to an isolated part of the library and scream for a while.
Okay, that's nice. Roland's in a bad mood.
Oh yes, I joked about the main characters not being around for a while. I'm not lying, they're just kind of not there for probably the next 2 sessions.
My goal is to end this fight with ding 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 ding.
Ooh, that would be a good ending.
Crow was the hero of this fight.
Of course, I cheated. I already knew how we were going to win.
Crow has Myongist.
Oh, she's really cheating.
And her speed is set to 1.
Do you want to explain Mongus?
By combining 2 passives, you can gain 1 power for every 2 speed you have over the enemy. And another passive will make your highest speed die infinite. And so I am utilizing this combination and an abnormality page on Yesod's floor that sets all of your speed dice to 1, because 1 is the highest number, they are now all infinite and all gain 5 power against the enemy.
That sounds ridiculously good.
In fact, even though she's endured to it, I'm gonna do this for the memes.
It's one of the gimmick builds that is a very strong build.
Ding, 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 ding.
Nice.
Even with her being endured to damage, it did 150 damage to her. Oh, she's dead. Oh, does she have a third phase? She has a third phase.
Yeah, she has a third phase.
Also, since I've been on Ishmael's chapter, I want to state, I think the whales are a really cool concept.
Yes, you've seen the mermaids now.
Yes.
You understand all my mermaid jokes.
They're not mermaids.
They're mermaids.
They're not pretty mermaids.
They're not. They're Innsmouth monsters.
Yeah. They look cool.
Yes, and also, like, world building, the waves, really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Yeah,
mermaid ice cream?
Mermaid ice cream, that sounded so not up my alley.
Now that you know what mermaids are, that's actually worse.
Yeah. Like, it already was like, I don't know about that. And then after I learned what it was like, no. No, thank you.
Legitimately, I think Kanto 5 is the best Kanto.
I'm really enjoying
I
it.
haven't done 7 or 8 yet, but I really like Kanto 5.
The butterflies are coming.
Oh.
Oh no, they're gonna get in the gears and clog them up.
Ding, 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 ding.
Eileen's having a really bad day.
Eileen is dead.
Eileen's having a really bad day. No, she's not dead. She's booked.
She's booked. Get him, Bruno.
She did it. Or he did it.
That actually didn't take too long.
It's true. We might actually do some of the middle floors.
Alright, I need someone to be Greta and someone to be Hode.
Who wants to be a shark lady and who wants to be a meek, depressed girl?
Been
I'm-
so I could be Hode.
Sounds like I'll be Greta.
Cool. I'll do nothing. I'm cool with this.
Will you
Script.
deliver the script, Skern, since they're banned from
I'm
going
way
to
ahead of you.
They're not allowed to go to that website.
I believe the script has been
All
delivered to
right.
both of you.
I got it.
Yeah.
One moment, Puma needs to read her passive.
What? Reading's not allowed in a card game.
Especially
you
not in a
doing?
Project Moon game.
I was about to
That's
say, it's Project
cheating.
Moon game. This is so important.
Reading? Oh.
By the way, if you'd like the biggest hint for any solution Limbus company, just read the enemy passives. They matter a lot.
Reading is not allowed in card games. If my opponents start reading my cards, I start losing.
Weird. It's like if they know how to play against you, they might win.
Not allowed. Not allowed.
Sorry, one more. I'm picking up a quirky smell here. It's the scent of a nice sauce.
Greetings. I'm Hode, the patron library in charge of this floor.
Patron librarian? Are you one of the chefs here?
This isn't a restaurant or anything, but I guess it's the equivalent if I had to make a comparison.
Name's Greta. I got an order from our conductor.
Greta, your skin is white like a pearl, just as your name suggests. I heard what happened to your former colleagues. The 8 chefs have disbanded.
Oh, you're talking about those cretins? They were a bunch of morons. They declared that they got sick of ordinary cuisine and started cooking their own bodies.
Their own bodies?
Cooking, tasting it, rating it, making notes, then back to preparing another part for cooking. They kept going until their teeth and tongues were all that's left. Ain't it sad? They got the teeth to chew the dishes, but their digestive tracts were boiled into a stew. They had the tongues to taste the dishes, but their brains turned to steaks.
I'm sorry to hear that you were the only survivor.
It's no biggie. If they were satisfied, who am I to mourn them? How you cook doesn't matter, so long as the end result is a treat. Nobody gives a rat's buttered buns about what kind of ingredients are in the food. It's the taste that matters.
It may not be easy to remember an ingredient's name, but its taste would leave a strong impression that's hard to forget.
I can't with the snobs who are picky about ingredients. A lot of them are too inflexible. Hmm? So you were one of them.
I understand that there can be endless debate about the issue. If we kept arguing about what we can and can't eat, we might as well reach the conclusion that we should refrain from consuming anything. Still, I don't think I can be at peace with the idea of eating my fellow human beings.
Why think of them as something as... Excuse me. Why think of them as the same kind as you? You get a wind of something savory, and you find it and eat it. What more is there to think about? The smell in the air tells me that there's fresh ingredients out there. How could a predator ignore the scent of blood in the ocean current? But let me tell you, sister, ingredients these days are too filthy or frail. Delicious ones are hard to come by now at times.
What do you mean by that?
I'm being literal. There's more than enough food for everyone to feast on, but people always feel that there's not enough because of some of them, like their meals luxurious. When someone who can live with 3 meals a day decides to take 4, someone else is left with 2. Then the poor sods who only get 2 meals a day fight over what little food they've got left to sate their hunger. If you lose that competition, you live the life of a rat feeding on scraps. The ingredients we get today are either greasy fatsos who ate too much or skinny twigs with barely any meat. Neither are any good. Now the filthy flavor is seeping into the dishes we cook. Our conductor will be the one to fix that. He'll take me to a world where there's pure and clean ingredients aplenty. That day can't come soon enough. I've been filling my stomach with trash for far too long.
You're an untainted people. I guess neither of us, or anyone in the city, could say that they've done the right thing. We just followed our hearts. And that's why I'll do my best to stop you here.
I wonder what sauce will go well with this display. Want a little taste test?
So we'll talk about the game this time, not Limba's company. I hate this fight. Or I hated this fight in version 1.0.
My router's getting restarted, so I may pop in and out.
Totally fine. This fight in particular, Greta used to take 0 damage except from bleed and burn.
Oh. That sounds annoying.
And Greta is healing constantly. It was really annoying. Now they take some damage. Puma, you want to explain the actual mechanics to this? I just highlighted the stuff from 1.0 and not the current version.
Greta is nigh invincible to begin with, and we have to inflict a lot of bleed on her in order to deal damage. She's also going to try to heal by eating these fresh meats that are on the field. So while we have librarians to block her attacks, we can use the fresh meats to farm light and get to high emotion level.
Yep. Basically, she brought food. The food is people.
Greta may be a cannibal, but I also think she's one of the nicer people that we fight.
Hey, she's just shark. Is it really cannibalism?
That's true. Also, like, Greta feels bad about income inequality? Question mark?
Ally? Question mark?
Not sure if ally?
Not sure if wanted ally?
Oh, this game is getting woke again.
In my Limbus?
Right?
Anyway, Mega, enjoy your gay Moby Dick.
I love gay Moby Dick.
Gay gender flip Moby Dick. Sorry, I had to be really clear about that.
I love gay Moby Dick. Gay gender flip Moby Dick.
This is the only part about Hode's floor I don't like.
Yes. Once you actually got the bleed stacks on her, the fight goes by fairly quickly. It's just the initial few rounds are so rough, you know?
Yeah. We have staggered the inanimate pile of meat.
I mean, I think you should be concerned that you can stagger that. It means it might not be inanimate. Anyway, we have like, I don't know, 20 minutes again. Anything people would like to talk about? Do you have a different gotcha addiction you'd like to talk about, Mega?
Pretty Derby.
You can talk about horses for 20 minutes.
I love Pretty Derby! Pretty Derby's so cute. Marazeski's my favorite. I don't know if I've shown her to you, but she's super adorable.
I will admit, the only reason I'm not getting into that game is I know it would suck up time, and I have so many other things I want to do.
That's valid. I sent you a picture of Marazeski.
I have a really simple limit for myself. I'm only allowed to play 2 gacha games at a time, because if there's any more, I will be confused about how much time I'm wasting every day.
Yeah. I would love to cosplay Marazeski.
So cute!
Isn't she cute? She's super cute, and she's also really good. Like, really good. She's consistently my top tier. Like, I also really like, Silent Suzuka. I've liked her since I watched the anime. She's also really good. And I recently got, I think, hold on, I gotta remember what her name is. I think her name is Taxi? Taxi Shuttle, I think is her name.
It's a horse, it makes sense.
Taxi Shuttle?
To be clear to anyone, this game is, the girls are actual racehorses from the real world, or based on. So they're named after racehorses, so they have some funny name.
And also, the show does actually
every season of this show is very good, by the way.
I really, really like the first season.
Why does a gacha game have good anime? I don't know. I actually think the first season's the worst to me, but after we watch it, yes.
I know you say that, but I loved Princess Connect, and I played the gacha game first, and then I watched the anime, and I'm glad I watched the anime. That was
you mean
one of the
Wholesome Konosuba?
Wholesome Konosuba, yes. That show is so funny. It is so unbelievably funny to me. And it also made me cry like a little baby. To be fair, I also cried watching Pretty Derby as well. I don't know what it is, but it's the sports anime that do it the most of just like, I don't know why I'm sobbing watching this sports anime, but it happens like every time I watch like a sports anime.
It is because sports animes are one of those things that in general are allowed to be extremely emotional without being inherently violent.
Yeah.
Therefore, you really are connecting with things in ways of like, I can experience something similar. It physically affects me. I believe I've heard this joke before, and I think it's true. I don't like sports. For some reason, I really like sports anime.
That's funny and also valid.
Looks like I'm back. Hello.
Welcome back.
What'd I miss?
We've talked about horse
Sports
games.
anime? Horse games?
What? Okay, we eating the horses now?
No.
Pretty
I think-
Derby.
I'm pretty sure that would make Mega very sad.
I would cry.
Greta's right there. She's happy to do it.
I stand in front of Greta.
She doesn't
And
care that they look
crying.
like people. It's fine. Makes it more tasty for her.
What we
Oh.
don't see is behind Hode is a stable full of horse girls.
I also really like Goldship. Goldship was a favorite of mine from season 1, and I also use her on the field. I've also, I think because I've been looking up strategy stuff for Pretty Derby, I started getting videos about actual racehorse history, and it's fascinating.
Absolutely.
It is crazy how not only like how much the anime actually portrays some of the actual in real life horse races, until like you start to like look into a bit of like horse racing history, because it's like, wait a minute, that was in the anime. There are some crazy like stories of like some of these like horse racing races too. Like one that I was watching, I think it was yesterday. I don't remember the name of the horse, but it was about this one horse that was really like a top contender, and then something happened, and they broke something, and they went off for a year, and then they came back, and then they won this big competition, and then they broke again something like one of their legs again, and then they were off for a year, and then came back, and then won again, and it was just like insanity. Fun little deep dive, I would say. It's interesting horse stuff. The other story I really liked learning about was that one horse that didn't win a single race in its entire racing career, but it never gave up, and it always did its best, and I love that.
Isn't that horse extremely well taken care of now?
Yes, so much so. There
You can,
was
like, donate to feed it.
yes,
Yeah.
and it broke the website because so many people tried to donate to this horse, and it was cute because the person who was taking care of her the horse put up a picture of the horse as like a thank you, and it's just it's just so cute. I really like how what was it? This game has like a lot of like really like I don't know if the word is wholesome, but like you know what I mean. It has the vibe of that, and I very much enjoy it. I love watching the races, and I also really it's I get frustrated when it's just like no, like why did I like I'm like really into it. It's weird, and it's like it feels like I'm watching the anime again. So I really enjoy it. For me, it's like it's top tier. It's fun.
I came prepared tonight.
Hell
Sure
yeah.
did.
I can stall out on Bina realization, but I'm not stalling out on the reverberation ensemble. There's too many emotional conversations to get to.
It's true, but if you do too well, you might actually have to voice act at some points. Okay, this is an incredibly important question to ask before we book Greta. Is everyone ready for this question?
Yeah.
Smash or pass? Greta.
Smash!
Much like the fucking meme with Spike Spiegel, I want a woman who can literally kill me.
How you feeling, Megan?
Greta does have that going for her. The thing is I don't even think I get anywhere. I think she just eat me.
Yeah, that's what they're into.
Yeah. I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
You know, honestly, if she cooks me a nice meal,
Even if it's
Doesn't-
people.
if she doesn't tell me what's in it, or ideally uses normal ingredients
Yeah, the ingredients are normal for her.
for her.
So,
They're
like, what's the
homegrown
deal?
and organic.
They're organic.
Very organic.
So I just had to make sure that we're confirming we'd all smash Greta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're about to book Greta with that knowledge.
Like,
Plus,
okay,
like, look at all those mouths. There's like 17 different ways we could smooch.
I'm tepid
The
on the...
smooching might be painful.
Love is painful. Just like skateboarding.
6
You know, here's a
instantly-
question for Skern and Nega. Have you watched an anime called Skate the Infinity?
No.
I love Skate to the Infinity. Oh my god, I love
Clear.
Skate to the Infinity.
Obviously, I'm aware of it. I hang out with Mega. I have not watched it.
Okay, I got to show it to Puma.
I love
We
absolutely
had a
totally
great
not
time.
skateboarding Dio. I love absolutely not skateboarding Dio.
Okay, I call him Evil Jonathan because,
Yes.
like, this is what Dio was up to with Jonathan's body between parts 1 and 2.
Absolutely. I'm also trying to remember the name of the character. He has the green hair, and he has the nice muscle. Oh, I would do sinful things to that man.
I don't doubt it. Honestly. And you know what? How topical. He cooks too. He's a chef.
You know what?
You brought it back to what's actually happening on screen. Good job, everybody.
Yeah,
Quickest
no.
way to my heart
There is a
also
logic
this
to my stupidity, okay? Like, my dumb is very smart. Taps forehead.
Okay, but like Skern, I'm pretty sure if I showed you a picture of Joe, you'd be like, yeah.
Mega, I know your taste. You don't even have to show me a picture. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense.
It makes sense. Look, he's tatted. He's a charming man. He cooks.
Uh-huh.
He
the voice
has
of
nice
Legoshi.
muscles. He has a man. He's in a
Vega, I am shocked you haven't already tried to sleep with him.
He also has a pink-haired man who they have fights with all the time.
Sorry, attempted to get a threesome with.
Yes, I will be the sacrifice. I will throw myself into that.
Sacrifice.
Sacrifice.
Throw me to the wolves, and I'll come back pregnant.
What was it? I am very excited about season 2. Because I want a season 2 very bad.
Could be fun. Honestly, I only very recently learned about it and watched it, and then immediately shared it with Puma. Because I was like, Puma, you've got to see this. This anime's dumb as fuck. I love it.
It's dumb, and it's also like I actually really like the main guys. Like all the main characters are great.
Oh yeah.
It's
I
your
appreciate
typical
the message
sports anime.
of like this hobby should be done for the fun of it.
Yeah.
But it's anime, so they go about all of it in a very dumb way.
It's great.
Got the two most homosexual, heterosexual men as the two main characters.
Exactly! Oh my god.
Do you want to talk about will they, won't they, the whole show?
There is like, yeah, there's so many moments in that. It is it's the what was that show called? The swimming anime. It's the swimming anime. Like Free, I think it was. Free just had so many moments of just like, hold on a minute. Also,
we
you
have to
won,
pause.
yay!
We won. We have to actually get our headspace into being a dog in net shop. Who wants to be Bremen?
Oh. Someone's just going to be making horse noises the whole time. Can we just get a soundboard?
I was about to say, I am 100% willing to be Bremen if someone wants to be Netshot.
I can be Netsock unless Mega wants to.
I think I'm good.
Alright, I'm Netsock. I like green.
Here's the script.
Color.
Tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Excellent.
Is Puma ready?
I'm reading the passives.
To be honest, this is the one fight that Puma and I don't remember because we always win. To be clear, the other fights are actually really tricky. It's weird that we've been first trying them.
Is it?
Good job in pre-preparing.
Thank you.
I see puppets, Miss Mermaid, and a Church of Gears worshipper. So this is just going to be mashing together all of the enemies we've been fighting.
I haven't been
I
announcing
wonder
who
if
everyone was on each floor, but I'm doing it again because I think it's funny. Netsuck as Mirane, Volka as Yan. Trip as Nikolai, Lily as Esther, and Shinji from Neon Genesis Evangelion as the capo of the thumb.
I forgot Shinji was here.
I
I just have so many questions for Angela of why. Control 2! Yeah!
Oh my fucking god.
Fuck? Fuck? Hey!
I'd try asking something if I could understand what you're saying. You, well, the three of you, you can still catch what I'm saying, yeah?
Woof.
I've been wondering a couple things. If being this messed up shape that can't even speak human language, was the form of art you really wish to create, if this is how far you want to go to live your lives,
Woof, woof, cluck.
honestly, I want to tell people to stop doing the kind of art that requires them to immolate themselves and others. Although, on the other hand, I can kind of see where they're coming from. Art narrows your vision, after all. You stop caring about the things around you. That's how most artists seem to act, I think. And so you indulge in the craft, not realizing that you're throwing yourself and your surroundings into the fire you started. It's like the human life when you think about it.
Woof, woof. Fuck.
If I could get another chance at life, I'd want to get into art. Not as a librarian of a floor dedicated to the subject, but as a free spirit. If I could see that light once more. If I have to muster up the courage to reach it, I'll gladly do it. It's easier said than done, though. You need a lot of fearlessness for it. And I guess you saw the same kind of light I was so desperate to see, yeah? Even if yours was a twisted creature.
Woof, woof. Nay, nay! Nay! Arf, arf, arf. Cluck. Nay!
Aight, chillax, pals. That noise is making my head hurt. To be frank, I'm not really happy about the art you and your ensemble are trying to do. I'd tell you to drop it right now if I could. Though, I don't think I can tell you off like the others. At least I can see the reason behind it. And I know pretty well that you have no right to devilishly pick apart each other's ways of art. I'm not very proud of mine, really. So, we'll just have to face each other this day.
Back, back. Nay. Block. Click, 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 click.
Yeah. Let's get this started.
Clearly, the most insightful conversation in the entire Boston.
That sucks. Just over here talking to himself. Is like, well, fuck it. I guess I'll try to have a conversation. You can hear me, right? That's good enough.
Everybody else is talking to you guys, so...
Oh, Mega, you have an addiction to gacha games. There's a gacha game coming out in October that I'm curious about.
Oh?
It is called, let me make sure I got the name right, Chaos Zero Nightmare.
Chaos Zero Nightmare. Hold on.
It weirdly looks like a mixture of Limbus Company and Star Rail.
Oh!
With more mixture of Limbus Company and ZZZ for storyline. Looks fascinating.
Interesting. I'm looking at some of the character designs. Oh.
You can see why I'm curious about it immediately.
Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Whoa. Some of these character designs be wild.
Uh-huh.
Clearly interested in these designs for purely gotcha reasons.
I play ZZZ, I'm not pretending.
Yeah.
We have a podcast about talking about porn stuff. I'm not even going to pretend.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. This little rabbit girl looks adorable.
I agree.
Oh, she's super cute.
Does she have a tragic backstory?
Yes!
That's funny.
This fight is weird. We're gonna see another one like it in the Reverb Ensemble, but in the beginning at least, the musicians of Bremen are buffing their allies. And a mechanic we've seen a couple times, we can redirect those buffs in order to prevent them from hitting the allies. And we're going to want to do that because they are relatively substantial. We can farm up light against the enemies. And then after that, go in and beat up Bremen.
Neat.
So I have landed on the redhead with fire powers. So yeah. Yep.
So anyway, October, you're gonna try it with me?
Yeah, I'm gonna try it.
Awesome.
They had me at the bunny girl, and now they put in a redhead guy who
I
has
was about to
fire
say, there's
powers.
male characters, and like, oh, Megan would want to bang that's this guy for sure.
Yeah. Listen, I'm a simple woman. I like hot men, and I like hot women. I don't know if she's supposed to be a bear, but she has like a bird with her. This is kind of cool looking. She's kind of dope.
I like bears.
There was a post that I saw which was like talking about like what are like your favorite ults that you've seen in a gacha game. And I can think of some good ones. But I'm curious for you, Skern. What is like one of your favorite ults you've seen in like a gacha game? Oh.
There's noises.
Yeah,
Is that pretty derpy?
trying.
Yeah. This is what happens to the horse girls who lose too much.
Sorry, Puma, what were you saying?
I don't remember. I was just talking about the fight.
It's alright. So what is, like, the mechanic behind... Well, I guess you mentioned it earlier, they're buffing people. Is that really all that's going on?
Not quite. They have two distinct phases. Or, sorry, three distinct... not phases. Well, phases is the right word. But they represent each of the three different heads. And when you stagger Bremen, you destroy that head and its usefulness. And each of them do different things. The support to their allies is a consistent theme, but some of the heads are nasty. And you want to stop them. But clashing with Bremen is actually quite difficult because they inflict feeble on people who clash with them, which lowers your attack power.
Yeah, feeble's terrible.
But you kind of have to in order. Nice. Alright, we were able to break one of the heads. I think that this fight is meant to be a lot scarier if you can't take the ads down. But the ads are super dead.
Oh.
Additionally, Netzok's floor is great at tanking stagger damage because several of his abnormality pages either reduce stagger damage that you take or heal you when you take stagger damage. And so the threat of having ads that are being buffed isn't really that major.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Bremen heals, but one of their heads and their speed dice are permanently destroyed. Sort of similar to Apocalypse Bird, they are their strongest at the start of the fight, and then get weaker and weaker over time. But I think compared to some other bosses, their strongest is not very strong. Sorry, Bremen.
Bad Winnie.
Hmm.
Well, I will say we're making such good time, we're probably going to be able to do a middle floor or two.
Floor. Middle floor.
Are you prepared for the middle floors, Puma?
Yeah! I mean, I have to do the pages, but... I
Give an
didn't,
idea, yeah.
I didn't like stalling out on Bina, so I was determined to come prepared to every session after that one.
Makes sense to me.
Anyway, Yum Yum just hit for 22.
Hell yeah, Yum Yum.
Oh, sorry. No, it's not Yum Yum. It's it's
Yum
Shinji.
Yum's in Bina's floor.
It's Shinji, but I normally
Shinji from Evangelion.
I normally give that key page to Yum Yum.
Don't worry. They will get it later.
Yeah, I remember why I forgot about this fight. It's just not hard.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. You kind of play this fight like you do any normal fight.
Yeah.
Every other boss fight has a gimmick. Pretty difficult gimmick, to be clear.
Oh, don't let him buff his allies. Okay, well, we had to fight Yan to get here.
Yeah. And Yan, honestly, is a harder fight than this.
Yeah.
I actually do recommend fighting Yan with Netchok, so you know, it's even funnier.
Oh, fuck!
You just hit and turn immediately.
Yeah, I did.
You're just giving them a chance. It's a flex. Netzok's just over there drinking with all of his librarian buddies.
He's like, oh, drink break.
It's like an archer, he's just chugging and he's got the one finger held up. Alright, I put a pizza in the oven. I'll be right back.
Turn.
What's up?
I don't know if you were here for my question, so I'll ask it again. Favorite alt that you've seen in a gacha game? Like, best one.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you, because it's fresh in my memory and I really like it. Corroded Magical Girl.
Oh.
Have you seen it?
Yes, it's very good. It's okay. I have an easy one that's pretty obvious for me. Phaidon's ult.
Yeah, not surprised. I have other options, obviously. But Corroded Magic Oil is just so fresh in my mind. And I'm like, every single time, it's one of the few times I don't try to fast forward the ego attack because I think it's like, oh, this is just interesting and cool looking.
Yeah, it's really good.
I suppose I have a spicy take of the more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm like, a lot of ults in my mind just kind of blur together. Because a lot of them are just zoom ins and they start drawing the thing and then it happens on the field.
Yeah.
Most of them kind of do bore me. They're not bad necessarily, and I'm glad they exist in games. But I played a lot of fighting games.
Yeah.
And fighting games have some cool ass ults compared to gacha games.
No, there have been some really cool fighting ones that I've seen before. I used to play a lot of Soul Calibur 4, I think it was.
I started to get relatively good at fighting games with Blaze Blue. And I don't know if you've seen some of the stuff that happens in Blaze Blue, but it's crazy.
I'm trying to remember if it's because I think I recently got the new Blaze Blue.
He has 4 feeble and 5 paralysis.
Oh.
I don't think there is a new Blaze Blue.
I might be thinking of a different game then.
Arc System Works is the one who made Blaze Blue. They made a lot of games.
Maybe it's Guilty Gear that I recently got? The new one? Oh yeah, it's oh wait, that's not new. It came out. I like some of the character designs in Guilty Gear, so I got it.
Only some of the characters? They're like all great.
Yeah, no, a lot of them are really solid.
I know, Testament's right over there.
Oh, Testament's great. I like Testament. I might mispronounce these. I apologize. Is it Bakken? Baiken? B-A-I-K-E-N?
Ruby Samurai.
Oh, I love her. I love her.
Yeah, no, she's incredible. And just like, clearly wearing a top is just a suggestion to her.
She's so cool, and she's also so hot.
Yeah, she's incredible. I love her. Guilty Gear has a ton of incredible designs of their characters.
I also
and pretty much any design that doesn't make it into Guilty Gear gets thrown into Blaze Blue.
Yep.
I also really like the vampire guy that he has his wife in his cape.
Oh, Slayer. Yeah. Oh, he's fantastic. Like, not only is his design great, his personality is fantastic. Such a gentleman.
He has his wife in his coat.
And he loves his wife very much. Although I don't know if he does it in this game, but in previous game he used to eat her before a fight.
Interesting.
That was like one of his fight intros. Oh, Puma won.
Congrats!
The lower floors have been defeated.
Alright, we get to some spicy fights now.
Oh, spicy.
I'm gonna take 10 or 15 minutes to gear these floors up, and then I'm gonna keep going, because we need to see what happens in the plot.
Are we still going in order?
I don't see why not.
We could.
Okay. Who would like to be Oswald?
I do need to step away for like 10 minutes.
You got time.
Okay, I will be back.
I think
Chopstick.
I've been Oswald each
Yeah,
time.
I'm just
happy
gonna
continue.
hand you Oswald for Tiff.
Thanks. Not gonna lie, I didn't want to be Tiff.
Oh, that's okay. I claimed Tiff a long time ago. She's mine.
Yeah. I had to carefully read this script because he says a lot of weird shit.
Mm-hmm. We have plenty of time. Besides, while Mega's gone, we probably shouldn't do it. So, take your time, Puma. Make sure you get it right. Tiff says hi. She really wants to beat up a clown.
Yeah. Oswald's gonna know the true meaning of fear. Tiff
Small girl.
on a normal day.
Oswald's greatest weakness: magical girls. I hope we pull off Tiff Zodia.
I will try, but no promises.
If Zodia. Like, I get it, but I'm still gonna chuckle.
Oh yeah, it is exactly what you think it is. I will admit this with Tiff. I did not really use her floor at all, except when I was forced to, like in this fight. But on my second playthrough, I used Tiff a lot more, realizing that she actually has a lot of power. It just Gabura and Bina overshadow so many people. Even in this playthrough, we used a lot of Gabura and Bina. This is just more efficient, faster.
So, I'm going to make Tiferet extremely tanky. She gives herself a lot of buffs and then passes those buffs to allies. These allies are using a lot of single offense die pages to deal extreme damage.
Makes sense to me.
Neat. She's a baton passer from Pokemon.
Yes, actually.
Tiff would never admit she's support, but she is the greatest support.
Tsundere Smeargle.
So what's our lovely Gabura going to be doing?
Myongest.
That makes too much sense. I mean, in general, that's normally where it goes.
Myongest with Boris's Steel Knuckles for extra counter dice. Synergizes really well with Big and Will Be Bad Wolf.
Yep.
I love that name.
And what's her support units doing?
We're bringing Kalo, Esther, Yae, and Purple Tear.
Interesting.
Purple Tear is going to be in piercing stance once again.
Yeah, makes sense.
We're going to focus on keeping the whole team alive instead of funneling into Gabura.
Nah, for this fight, that makes sense to me.
It is a gank fight.
Yeah. Like, I feel a lot of this fight is make an opening and then beat the shit out of her.
Yeah.
And Gabura's good at making the opening.
And we've got a lot of those high damage pierce dice that are going to do a ton of damage to her. I also think that having Yae to increase damage makes a lot of sense. Esther buffs himself quite a bit. Purple Tear is Purple Tear. And Kalo is excellent for getting extra stagger damage.
Yeah.
We're going to abuse discards since ammunition is discarded when it is used.
Yep. Oh, I know this build. It's one of my favorites. You create a lot of ammunition that gets discarded, and then you get buffed because of discarding.
That's right.
Thus, you're more or less, to put this in Magic the Gathering terms, you're creating tokens that are designed to be sacrificed.
That's right.
Thus, you're not actually wasting any cards.
Nothing against the fights on the lower floors, but I think they get spicier as we go up.
Oh yeah, I think the middle floors are where they're actually challenging. Like, truly challenging. And I think the higher floors, I'm including Keter and higher floors, by the way, are the parts where even when you're prepared, you'll probably still lose a couple of times.
If by some miracle we go fast enough to get through the upper floors, which at this point is a possibility, let's be honest.
Depends how late we go.
If we go for 3 hours, yeah, you're right.
I'd rather not. I'll put it that way. We'll definitely do it next session. Welcome back.
I'm back.
Puma's just getting everyone equipped. You've missed nothing.
Sounds good.
Admittedly, I should have found a topic of conversation, but I was being lazy.
I have a conversation.
Okay.
I have food.
What food?
Thai food.
Yum.
Usually poison for me, but fair.
I have got crab ragoon.
I do like crab ragoon.
I
Good
love
stuff.
crab ragoon. I've got crab ragoon, and I got something with bok choy and chicken. I love bok choy.
It is one of my favorite vegetables.
It's a solid vegetable.
It's just also easy to prepare in a way that tastes good. Like steamed bok choy is really easy to make.
Yes. Normally, for Thai places, I like to get a either like Thai fried rice, or the ramen noodle. Ramen noodle's pretty good. I think what is it called? Of course, the Thai iced tea. I love Thai iced tea. But crab ragoon is one of my favorites. It's always so tempting to get crab ragoon.
As long as it's made with real crab, I'm all for it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I'm okay with the synthetic ones too. It's just whitefish then.
Yeah, that's my problem, but I'm not a fan of fish.
It's fair.
Love crab, shellfish, yum, fish, no.
My problem with Thai food is it usually has peanut oils all over it, and I have allergies. Woo!
It's okay, I'm allergic to avocado.
So no Mexican.
I can have Mexican as long as they don't put avocado in it. And I usually
Fair.
have to be like, hi, I'm allergic, please don't put this in it. To be fair, my allergy isn't something that's like, I go into like anaphylactic shock or anything.
Yep.
It is not a good time for me when I
Yeah.
consume it.
I have similar things with peanuts. Of it's not a major allergy. It's not going to kill me. It just kind of makes everything feel internally inflamed. Is the best way I can describe it. It's not a pleasant experience for the next 4 to 6 hours.
Yeah. It's one of those things for me where it's like, I do love the taste of avocado.
Oh, that's
I don't love
depressing. At least when I taste peanuts, I want to vomit. So
That's fair. I actually like the taste of avocados quite a bit. But it's do I want to sit and suffer and possibly not get to move for a couple hours? Or do I just say no avocado?
So clearly this topic conversation is going to make us all hungry again.
I was about to say, is this the food battle?
I'm eating pizza right now, and we fought Greta earlier.
We should have talked about food for the Greta fight.
Yeah, we should have. But I think
Instead, we were talking about being food for Greta.
I was about to say, I think that's a more important thing. She's clearly the one that all of us would agree to smash compared to every other boss fight in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The only one who might even become close is Argalia.
Greta just walks in with the words "red flag" tattooed across her chest. We're just like, yes, please.
All of us immediately swoon.
Argali is a little bit too crazy for me, I think.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You?
Yeah. I mean, like, looks 100%.
Okay.
But I don't think that saves him.
I know exactly how to make him someone you'd be into.
Uh-huh.
What if he was just as crazy, but into a single person?
Trying to expose my love for Yandere.
Yes! Expose? You've exposed that a long time ago.
I have. I love Yandere, and I'm not afraid to say it.
I'm just saying, you're proving that you only love yanderes if they're into someone.
Maybe. So yes, maybe if he was a yandere. Maybe. I don't know. I think it depends.
My script ready when we're ready.
I'm ready to do Tipperate.
I am ready.
Let's read the passives.
That's a hell of a punch glove, Tiff Scott.
Mm-hmm.
She's ready to beat up a clown. By the way, just for Mega's sake, do you want to know why this is the elephant's nightmare?
Yes, please.
Reminder, Oswald is the one who has been surgically turning people into all these monsters.
Oh.
Distortions.
It would be his nightmare.
Yes. Anyway, let's begin.
Let's begin. This place has an unfamiliar scent in the air, hmm? Down there is a river that looks like a very large stream containing blueberries and juiced mountain snake berries. An olfactory mixture of mint and clove. That would make a stingy scent like this. This stage has a blindingly sparkly rust. A stark contrast from ours. Splendid! I couldn't ask for a better place to prepare for a grandiose performance. Don't you think so, Mr. Knife?
What a lousy guest.
Oh, 2 yikeses and a half! My heart almost popped out of my eye hole. Are you an audience? Just a guest? Or maybe a fellow clown to help out with the show? I'm taking a second look and there's more of you. Are you guys a Matryoshka doll in secret? Let's see. 1, 2... Ooh, too many to count. Now just one moment. Take a look at this. Miss Mermaid is lifting her microphone high in excitement.
You're getting nowhere with your frantic speech, so could you please stick to one topic at a time? And you'd be the guest here if we're being pedantic.
A clown can't be in charge of producing his own show, you know. That's showbiz to you, miss.
I don't get what's so funny.
Now, why don't we sniff each other's wrists in a true fashion of clown-to-clown communication ritual? I wore a whiff of peppery scent today.
Wait! You startled me! It's rude to stick your face into others without asking. Do you understand?
Yeah. How cold. People these days are way too stuck up. We're entering a moist era where laughter runs dry. People get so easily upset over tiny things. Woe is me. If a clown can't be filled with laughter, they'll flop like a deflated balloon.
Anger is a natural human emotion, though.
It's not natural. Only those who carry some kind of hopes and dreams can make such stinky candies. Expectations for a bar of chocolate, a hamster, objects, the weather, other people, and for themselves. They arbitrarily entertain the expectations and make the candies without even getting a nod from the ones they have their hopes on, and won't even eat their candies themselves. Because they know that their own candies taste awful. So instead, they put them in the mouths of others. More expectations mean more foul-smelling candies. They hold these balls of stench in their arms, looking to shove them in someone else's stomach.
Then, how is one supposed to live life without any expectations?
Did a blade of grass ask you to have them? Did the gentle sun allow you to have them? Who in the world told you that it's right to hold expectations? That tingles my mouth almost as much as a celery leaf does. Oh, how hilarious! When you don't hold expectations, you get to see more eyesores. When you don't have anger, you get to enjoy zestier and bitterer flavors. Treat everything like a rolling ball. You cheer for it wherever the sphere decides to go. Katamari. If you truly wish for the good of other people, why don't you stop holding expectations? And just laugh with them at their side. Everyone who lives here is a clown. Clowns can't survive without feeding on each other's smiles, you see?
I see your point. You're right. Holding expectations for someone isn't always a good thing for them. While I can't fully agree with your opinions, I admit that there are parts that I can't completely disregard.
Oh ho ho! I just want to make a world full of laughter. One where everyone can laugh without a care. Frowny faces are just too scary.
However, to hold expectations is to trust that person. You're simply running from the fear of the fear of failing to meet expectations of others.
Am I? Is it a crime to wish for happiness? Since when was it a bad thing to wish for a world where all people can laugh? Whatever. I guess we have different kinds of laughter where we want to display in our shows as performers. You're no different from us folk in that you run a show hoping to make people smile the smile you want to see. Let's begin the performance to make another clown laugh. That's enough introductions. Shall we begin playing on the tongue now?
Yeah, in your language, we have to fight to protect the stages we stand on.
So a funny thing about Oswald is that if you beat him in a clash, he buffs you.
Yep.
Neat.
Like, he isn't here to kill you. He just wants to put on a performance, and so if you play along and do well, why shouldn't he reward you?
Anyway, Elipis, this is where madness leads.
Where madness leads, indeed.
For this fight, I'm going to focus on the ads first, as Oswald takes a ton of stagger damage when you kill the ads, and he doesn't take very much otherwise.
Yep, I think
Makes
it's
sense.
designed that you're supposed to kill the ads first.
He also...
Plus, you have to buff up Tiff to get Tiff Zodia.
Yeah, he also has a thing where he will mind control an ally. And if he mind controls an ally while both of his ads are up, that'll be really bad. One of the reasons that we focused on taking so much piercing damage is that both of the ads are weak to pierce. Because there are some cards with high clash values, and our characters are advantaged for playing single dice, we also have some really strong attacks that we can clash with Oswald with in order to prevent him from buffing his allies, and instead buffing us.
Oh.
Neat.
I prepared!
And let's be honest, Oswald's about to have a very bad time.
Yeah.
Yes, a clown's greatest weakness, a tsundere.
A tsundere. I don't know if Oswald is supposed to be like maybe a reference to them, but Oswald's like facial, like the hat and everything, and the mask and everything. It looks very similar to those little clown things in Lobotomy Court.
You know what you're talking about? I think it's just a clown. They're just making a clown.
Okay.
Yes, also the understanding of how ranged attacks work.
Yep.
Yeah, it looks just like the ordeals.
Yep.
We do have a character being mind-controlled now, but one of his ads is weakened, and the other one is very close to stagger. Also, this fight is nice, and Oswald plays a pure defense card while he has a stupefied enemy, which makes him a little bit easier to take down.
Who got mind controlled?
Haru, who is presently about to hurt me. So one of the strategies here is that all of the people on this team deal pierce. And also all of them resist pierce. So it's like, sure, I'm about to take some extra piercing damage from my ally, but who cares?
You prepared.
I prepared. Like I said, I didn't want to stall out on these fights. I want to get to the plot.
I mean, once you complete TIFF, I would say we're halfway done.
I definitely think we'll be able to get through the middle floors tonight at the pace we're going, and then we can stop.
Yeah, there's a chance that I might ask you to stop before Chesed, because at that point we'd be peering into the 2.5 hour mark. I mean, we're already at the 2 hour mark. But we can definitely do Gabura and Tiff. Obviously, unless you lose the fight. But I assume that was obvious to you.
Well, I guess I better win.
Yes, you better win, manager. Lovely Bird. Are you Angela right now? I mean, Angela's probably crying in her room, right?
Good.
You know, Roland, I think you might have problems. Listen, I'm fighting a clown right now. I can definitely have a conversation with multiple people. honestly probably makes Oswald more upset.
Why aren't you smiling?
Pay attention to me! Oh, I'm sorry, I'm too angry. Wait, I have an actual answer for why aren't you smiling. Trauma.
Trauma.
I was forced to grow up too fast, and then, despite the fact I'm like in my 30s, if not older, I'm still stuck in a child's body. I'm very traumatized.
Ranged attacks.
I will state with Oswald, once you know most of the attacks coming at you is ranged, this fight becomes significantly easier. Like, the first time you do this, you probably don't know that's coming, and therefore you have a lot of more basic good cards, which isn't as good against ranged attacks like this. Oh no, Oswald, all your friends are dead. What are you gonna do now?
Laugh about it.
Be traumatized!
From one clown to another, I'm laughing because of the trauma.
Be sad. Be upset. Embrace the dark emotions.
It's that, like, that one, like, thing where it's just, like, happy, sad, like, but it's all the same face.
Yeah, just Oswald's mask at each picture.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, easy topic of conversation since I assume Puma can focus while we distract ourselves. Favorite evil clown?
Evil clown.
We all know that's a pretty common archetype.
It's so common that I'm forgetting, like, trying to think of any in particular. Okay,
Exactly.
You know what? Here's one that I liked. The Jester in Devil May Cry 3.
That was also my choice.
He was very fun.
Even though he becomes a sad old man in the end, yes.
Well, don't we all?
Exactly.
I have to think about it, actually. I do have one, but it's also like I like a lot of parts about him, and then I don't like other parts about him, if that makes sense.
Dare.
It's
Tell
Hisoka.
us.
Oh yeah, that was also one of the ones that I thought a lot of people would say, and that's completely fair. I know which part you're talking about.
I think
Hunter,
Hisoka's
to be clear.
yeah, Hunter x Hunter. I think Hisoka's
Gotcha.
so cool. I think he's so cool. He's one of my favorite villains. There are parts about him that I do not like about his character.
I don't watch enough anime to have watched Hunter x Hunter, but looking him up, he looks like he could definitely be a prick. But, like, in a fun way.
He is terrifying.
Knowing nothing about this character, but seeing them, like, images of them on Google, I'm saying it's like... They give me vibes of Clown Dio.
That's accurate.
Clown
Hell yeah.
Dio!
Nailed it.
Another one that I'm
yeah.
a big fan of is Lord Roswell from ReZero. Anyway, that's it. The clown is dead.
The clown is dead.
R.I.P.
Gibura.
Yep, let me go get the script. One moment.
Who's on this floor?
Tanya versus Kabura.
Gotcha.
Ooh.
Can I leave this one to you two, Skern and Mega?
Oh yeah, I was gonna take Tanya.
Yeah.
I know Vega was gonna take Kabura.
Okay.
I jump up and down.
Moment. It's taking a while to load for some reason.
Which, did you put on everybody, Puma?
Gabura's got Red Mist. Navali has Kahlo. She's a gang leader. Arturius is Esther. He's a different gang leader. Amaranth has Yae's page. And Frank is rocking the purple tier.
All right,
Yeah.
it's set. Omega, you should have it.
Okay. 1 second. Yes.
Gonna make sure Mega's ready before I start reading.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Well, hey, you've got the same kind of scent as me, huh?
You should get your nose checked then. One is a slaughtered crazed wolf, and the other is a hunter tracking it down.
You got a ragtag band of dummies to fight me, eh? Do I look like a joke to you or what? Still, the highlight of this match is the woman who once called the Red Mist. This ought to be fun!
Everyone I meet keeps bringing up that title. Aren't you tired of putting me on a pedestal at this point?
No way, hon. People will be shocked to learn that the great legend is doing menial labor in a place like this. How's your inhuman strength doing these days? I only heard stories about it, so I've been itching to see it in action.
Is strength the only thing you value?
Yep. No reason not to bow down to folks who are stronger than you.
What do you think people who lack such strength should do then?
The weak? They gotta find ways to survive on their own. You obey the strong, or you get killed by him. Either or. Someone will keep you safe if you serve him like a good little bump.
Be an end to a struggle fought with physical strength. It'll be a constant series of gory battles. Even the victor can't be at ease in such a world. Those who act to their own interests can lose everything by the same means at any time. Is it really right to possess strength if it's only used to take from others?
Hey, why? See, that is a stealing, gal. This is just how the world is, and the ones who best adapted to it come up on top. On top. Simple as that. Adapt or die. If you can't, you either become food or fall behind until you're wiped out. The so-called apex predators are the creatures best fit to survive in this ecosystem. Ain't that the truth? That's how humans have always lived, so why make a big fuss about it now? Strength is the most honest and clear way to express yourself. I prove that I'm stronger than you, and that's it. No tricks or lies involved. I want a world where power means everything, and that's why I'm helping Mr. Orchestrator. Oh, I guess you've got your own reasons and causes to bring up as well, for the sake of others, making the world peaceful or whatevs. Tanya, you don't really understand Kavura. Not like I want to hear them. You probably looked at all the people hopelessly, dying or wasted or something for them out of pity or anxiety. But the truth is, the city folks are doing fine without ya. You didn't seriously expect everyone in the city to gladly take the gift you forcefully handed it to them and hear thanks, did ya? And look at you now. Ruining the daily lives of innocent people to resume your plan.
True. We can't glorify what we've done as deeds for the people. I know that. I'm not entirely proud of our actions. That's what I've been ruminating on. I suppose it's not something you need to know, though. We simply need to do what suits where we stand.
Yep. Both you and I are doing this for our own satisfaction and desires. And that's about it. Claiming to stand for a higher cause is just an excuse.
We both have things we have to protect or take.
If you got it, let's get this started.
I hold up those light sticks that you see in concerts, and they're colored red as I'm screaming, "That's my wife."
Anyway, I try to put Tanya with a bit of a sexual spin.
No,
she agrees with wife. She definitely agrees with wife.
It was great.
I don't have any comments about this fight. This is just a knockdown, drag-out brawl.
Here, allow me to explain the comments on this fight. It is very fun to use something like Mountain of Corpses and make this basically a Gabura duel. It is so much more efficient just to beat the shit out of Tanya. Just to have the JoJo meme, really.
Tanya wanted a fight!
And Gabura is not against just saying, hey, there's 5 of us, beat her up. I'm of the opinion that Gabura in general is really good at just getting through Tanya's dice, and thus the other 4 can easily do just damage. Especially since his Myonga's Gabura, right?
That's right.
Yeah. I feel like Tanya's just shouting, "This is cheating!"
Well, get fucking stronger then.
Tell him, Chappie.
Gebura says, "Get good."
Oh, you can't handle 5 people at once? Get good, scrub.
Taking on like 5 people at once is child's play for Gebura.
She has told stories of her taking on people around that power level on her own, yeah? Wait, Skibura, let me think about this for a second. Let me show you the ultimate technique to dealing with multiple people. You swing your sword horizontally.
What? Nani?
To be clear, Tanya does have some scary attacks. Speaking of,
Hi,
I
Tanya.
know this is a... Oh, I don't... Oh! Oh!
she swung vertically.
Damn! I know I'm late to the party with this one, but can I also say another clown I do like?
Of course.
I like Charlotte from Madoka Magica.
I think that's fair. I had to think about it. No, that counts.
She's a clown!
She is.
She's a clown, and I like her little doll form. She's really cute. I have a little figure of the doll form.
Anyway, look how many speed dice Tanya has now.
Whoa. That's a lot of speed dice.
Right back.
You just had to show that, didn't you?
Listen. You can't tell me that that is not adorable.
I mean, I could. I'd be lying, but I could
What?
tell you.
It's so cute! Look at the way she just chops on that cheesecake!
Again, I could tell you it's not adorable. I'm lying, but I could tell you that.
She's so cute. I love how they animated her. I also like when she's like, she looks like she's like barking at something, when she like holds on to, when she holds on to mommy. She's just so cute.
That's a good thing they didn't make a terrible spin-off of Madoka.
Yep. Yeah. Nothing like that exists.
Yeah, just the movies. They're all pretty good.
I am excited for the new movie that's coming out. I don't know when it's coming out, but there is a sequel to, hold on, I think it's this one.
It's a sequel to the movie, I believe, yes. And
Yeah.
in theory, it might be a sequel to the series that we're not going to talk about. Unless you would like me to rage in it for the rest of the stream.
Alright, anytime there is no cutscene, it's just, alright, Skirn, continue.
So bad!
Yeah. It's really bad.
You didn't even watch it!
No, but I've watched reviews and stuff of it.
I'm back.
Listen to me complain.
What are we complaining about? I'm down.
Oh,
Fuck that thing.
Monica Magica spin-off series.
Oh, never watched it, but fuck it.
Great. The original is really good.
Yeah, it was great. All the movies too.
Puma made me watch the original, and while it's been a while and I don't remember everything, I remember thoroughly enjoying it.
I think the movies are really good too. Anyway, imagine if the original was 3 times longer, made less sense, and it was constantly trying to bait and switch you with the information you already know. That's the spin-off
Fantastic.
series.
That sounds
So bad.
annoying.
It's
Yeah,
so bad.
that sounds very annoying.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Walpurgis not also a witch in the original Monica?
Yes,
I think that's the one that Homeda was trying to fight, if I remember correctly.
that is correct. I could talk about why it's such a commonly used word if you'd like, because I know what it means.
Sure.
But Bergsnot is a German saint. More explicitly, she's considered the saint of witches because she is a Wiccan who converted to Christianity and helped hunt witches.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So whenever a lot of people use this for fantasy terms, they use it as essentially the witch that's the witch hunter.
Oh.
Anyway, Tanya, you're so disinteresting that we don't even pay attention to you anymore. I mean, listen, Gabra's music is playing.
Yeah.
Was that necessary?
It was a cool way to finish her, so yes.
I beat
very
her in 10
necessary.
minutes.
Nice.
Alright, I guess we do have time for Chesed.
I'm gonna run to the restroom and then I'll do Hesed. Tanya's cool. I don't think she's hard. Not if you know how to build Gibura.
Yeah, in my basic opinion, I'll go to the bathroom, I'll talk for a
I'll
bit.
be right back.
In my basic opinion, there is a challenge that a lot of people who are getting into this game run into, which is not knowing how to build a good Gibura deck, because it's the only one that is of like Bina and Roland, they come pre-built. You actually have to build hers. And a lot of people struggle to build a good one and just make an okay one, and thus her fights are much harder than they could be. The Tanya fight is really hard if you, for example, use cards like Onrush. Just to explain what Onrush is, because I don't think either of you got to Red Mist. Onrush is a single target thing, which is if it kills an enemy, use it again. A lot of people bring this because it has high numbers, and it's too expensive and kind of useless against most fights.
That would make sense.
And that's kind of like Gebura's deck in a nutshell. Or they try to split between all 3 of her abilities when you really only need to focus on 2 of them, because the way it works is if it does damage, it lowers its cost if the same card gets lowered cost. So if you do all 3, you oftentimes are, I have no light to actually use Gebura's things. But if you're only using 2 of them, you hit 0 cost very quickly.
Hi, it's me.
Hello.
Anyway, this is one of those that I was talking about of we have to recast either Chesed or Hesed or Jihan. Maggie, you want to be Hesed?
Sure.
Cool. I assume Chapsticks want to be Jihan?
Sure. Yeah, I look over and I was like, oh yeah, these are both characters I voiced.
Hey, Angelica's here. She's beautiful.
Hello, Angelica.
I will be Puppet Angelica.
We have Hesed as Nikolai, Qualm as Mirene. Shao went to the person in the 3rd slot who happened to be Red Moon. He's happy. Gregory is Olivier, and Quinn, you're Maxim.
What a marvelous sight. This looks like a perfect place to get sentimental over.
Hello there. As much as I'd like to treat you to a cup of coffee, the circumstances say otherwise. What a shame.
I don't believe said circumstances are relaxed enough for such jokes either. You're being quite tender. Do you always tend to be that soft?
If we can't avoid facing each other, there's no need to make it more tense than necessary, now is there? Though, I do often hear that I'm carefree.
Don't make me laugh. Is that supposed to be a humble brag?
Crick!
Would you like me to introduce her?
No need. I've got the gist of what's going on. This puppet was made after that person, wasn't it?
It's a gorgeous piece of work, if I do say so myself. I'd even dare say that it's my magnum opus.
In terms of appearance,
If I had to pick, that wouldn't be it. I'm not the sort of man that finds beauty in shapes put together in an arbitrary fashion. Even if a puppet were as beautiful as a master sculpture, I wouldn't love its look in itself. They're neither disgusting nor attractive to me. They simply are. I have no particular feelings about how they look.
what do you make your puppets for then?
The thoughts and emotions I hold when I craft them. A resentment towards the city for driving me to this desperation, and a blind anger for the rich. A glimpse of hope that I can bring back my precious son whose life they took. Bitterness, and a yearning for vengeance towards Roland, the man who rid me of that hope and pushed me to despair. I wrap the emotions I couldn't outwardly express in a human string and shape them. I take out the useless chunks of meat and fill their insides with the emotional baggage I'm carrying. I can breathe easy after I indulge in my craft. That's when I feel alive at last. Do you see how dear the puppets are to me now?
Stuffing your emotions in them, huh? I don't understand it, but I won't bother giving my thoughts on it. I'm still not very happy about what you did to Roland, though.
He robbed me of a person I cherish, so I gave him the same treatment.
You said he burned down your whole lab, yeah?
Yes. My son was lost in that fire. Not a piece of him left to salvage. Are you trying to express sympathy for me?
Nah. We aren't close enough to worry for each other. I was just curious. I wanted to know if vengeance was your only goal in coming here.
Although we had minor differences, all the members of our ensemble strive to reach the same place. Vengeance, pointed at Roland, was only an intersection we happened to come across on our way to it. It was never at the center of my motive. Well, thanks to him, I won't have any regrets making my way through.
Tragic that we all have our own little stories, isn't it? We can't be free of guilt no matter what we do.
That's precisely why one has to focus solely on what they want to do.
I too wish for a world in which individuals are free to express the flavors they want to exude. But it's that freedom really the kind that frees one from all responsibilities of what they do.
People who want to live for others can't take a step forward themselves. There's a limitless range of dreams individuals want to bring out. And you must know that the possibility of pursuing your own freedom while you consider everyone else is nothing short of a myth. If one were to take into consideration the width of the potential each person has... Never mind. That's for you to think about. After all, that's not the kind of world I want to see. I'm not here for a leisurely debate, so let's get to business now.
Yeah, that is a good point. Well then, fellows, as usual, let's receive our guest.
A guest? What? Oh, this is horrifying.
Wow, Red Moon's fighting a necromancer.
I switch my glow sticks to blue and I say, "That's my husband!"
It's a good thing you're into polyamory, I guess.
Coffee husband.
Coffee husband!
Are you trying to express sympathy for me? And Hasid's like, nah.
Nope. You suck, but I can be civil.
Listen, have you looked at my assistant librarians? They're going to kick your ass.
Have you looked at my puppets? They're beautiful.
That is why we're going to kick your ass.
Every one of them is a part of me. My
Red Moon?
anger. My tragic backstory.
Red Moon, I'm sorry for everything you're going to go through here. We can have really nice coffee afterwards.
Okay. Hasid, this is like the best place I could be.
You're right. Who are the other ones besides Qualm? Qualm is just too distracted.
A couple randos.
What are the randos' names?
Gregory and Quinn.
Oh, right, Quinn. Honestly, yeah, I mean... We're probably like, oh no, a necromancer, whatever will we do?
My thoughts on the matter from an in-character perspective are that Red Moon generally fights necromancers. And I don't think that Jahan's position is necessarily unique. Like the emotions that he's feeling regarding necromancy. So this is probably something that is familiar to Red Moon. And so he's pretty prepared to deal with the emotions that come with it, if that makes sense.
Sure. Qualm just thinks he needs a hug, and that's a problem because he needs to die. So any particular strategy you're planning to use with Hesed?
Beat him up.
Genius.
My strategy is to hold out until Shao gets ego attacks.
Honestly, good strategy. Wait, I have a topic of conversation while Puma figures this out. Unfortunately, Puma might want to join this topic of conversation.
I mean, I would like to. I am present and here.
Yeah, but I've been trying to make sure you could focus on the game and distract everything else. Anyway, we've been playing a lot of Spirit Island.
Yeah?
We could talk about that for a while, I'm sure. Did you like birds, Mega?
Love birds. I like
Just
cat
like-
the most so far of that session of games, though.
So, if we do mostly beasts again, you want to be the cat.
Yeah.
I assume you also like the sun cat.
I don't think I've played the sun cat, actually.
That's
Let's talk about the one you were playing that was pushing and doing damage.
Oh, okay. That's the one I was talking about originally. Yes, I like that one.
I love the Sun Cat. A very fun one to play.
Mm-hmm.
And have you finally found a DPS you actually like in that game, Puma?
Yeah, and I think that's because it's primarily a fear spirit.
So it's Tolerate.
Yeah.
Since you weren't here for that game, would you believe that Puma likes being a Puma?
What? Crazy.
I know.
It's the first time you actually played that spirit, is the funny thing. I do think we slaughtered Russia. Poor Russia.
They probably had it coming.
Have you faced Russia before?
I want to say yes, but I can't remember exactly what they do. Are they the ones hunting animals?
Yes.
Thought so.
The thing that makes them the trickiest is when you do damage to an explorer, one explorer runs away instead of dying. And also all of their explorers do 2 damage.
Yeah, that stuff's rough.
And then for the hunting animals parts is with Russia, when a land is blighted, you kill the animals. And it puts it on the sheet. If there's more animals on their sheet than on the board, you instantly lose the game.
Yeah. Yeah, I fought them like once before, and yeah, they seem like huge jerks. Especially at higher difficulty. I think I only fought them at like their base difficulty.
Yeah.
Most adversaries aren't that terrible at their base, but
Yeah, I think Russia is one of those things that's tricky depending upon what spirits you're playing. They're either very easy or very hard. Whereas like England and France, it doesn't really matter what difficulty you're playing; they're always a little tricky.
Mhm.
It was so hard.
I know you hate France.
I don't like France.
So England loves to build. What is France's thing again?
They love to explore. They get
Ah.
when they explore into an empty land, they put 2 explorers down instead. And their higher difficulty, which is the part that Mega's moaning about, is if there is more than 1 explorer in a land when they build, replace all but 1 explorer with a town.
That's annoying.
Very annoying.
You're just saying that because you have that turn where they got like 8 towns in 1 turn.
I cross my arms and pout.
Also, if France gets, instead of having unlimited amount of towns, you have 7 times the amount of players. So I believe that's accurate in the box. If you run out of towns, you instantly lose the game.
That's rough.
I believe France might be Mega's least favorite adversary.
Yes.
Would you like to just get on your soapbox and complain about them for, I don't know, 5 to 10 minutes?
They're meanie pants. That's pretty much it. They're mean.
I don't
stepped off my
know.
soapbox.
That lasted a whole 10 seconds.
That's all you need to say about them, is they're mean. They did
All right.
mean things.
Alright, I then pass the baton to Puma, who's been listening to people talk about Spirit Island. Is there anything you'd like to discuss?
I rather like adversaries, if I'm being honest. Now that I'm very familiar with the basics of the game and the flow of an ordinary match, it's nice to introduce those extra elements into the game that give it something extra, so it doesn't become stale. I think through adversaries and the interaction of spirits is where the replayability of the game really starts to shine. I'm also interested in mastering fighting some of those adversaries who give me trouble.
And what is your opinion of France?
I think that France is actually quite achievable, but we as players need to be ready for the Slave Rebellion card, which is always going to come on turn 3.
It's an event that when you're playing against France, they get a strife in a once per board, I believe, and then take damage according to the amount of strength they have. I believe that's accurate.
Dahan in that land deal damage equal to the number of strength.
Right, that's correct.
So, what I would do, now that I have that in mind, is that I would be moving Dahan to those lands in preparation for Slave Rebellion, because when invaders are destroyed, they turn into Dahan, and this gives you tempo. I think that we weren't utilizing that in the games that we played against France, causing them to seem more powerful than they were. Anyway, Jahan's dead.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Angelica's all that's left.
Angelica makes confused noises.
I hit auto battle. That's how you disrespect the enemy.
Auto battle.
Anyway, that's the middle force.
Only 2
Man,
battles
look at us
remain.
go.
Bullshit. I believe this is a good stopping point, though.
Yeah, we made a lot of progress today.
Yeah.
I think the next time we stream, we should be able to clear out the top 2 fights, and then the game's over.
So everyone knows he's lying.
So next session, what I actually want to get done is Bina, Hokma, Keter, and then fight the final boss.
Yeah, that's fair. The final boss might take us a while.
The final boss has just a fucking long-ass scene, and it's a long fight. But we...
Oh, I'm ready for that long-ass scene. That's basically Angela and Roland all the way.
Yeah, we have to wrap up the story before we face the final adversary. Asterisk. So yeah. Library of Rona.
We're almost done.
Oh, exciting stuff.
The strongest.
I genuinely think we'll need 3 more sessions to win. To complete it.
I would agree. Yeah, I would hard agree with that, yes.
But
But that's because you're lying to everybody.
yeah, it's because I'm lying to everyone. There is a final boss. The final boss could be the final boss, but it's not the true final boss. If that makes sense.
It's the secret final boss.
I'm willing to just say this because I don't think it's a huge spoiler. Remember how we said for Bina and Hokma we had to finish those realizations?
Yeah.
If you did not, what he's talking about is the final boss.
Oh.
Yes. But we finished them. We do still have to do the quote-unquote final boss. But then, you know how we've realized every single floor?
Mm-hmm.
One is missing.
Oh.
And what's special about Keter?
It's there.
Roland's there.
Roland's there.
Yeah. Roland is the patron librarian of Keter. And we need to realize Keter. So what do you think's gonna happen?
I'm gonna realize.
I would consider Keter realization the true final boss, and then there's a couple victory laps.
Yes. There's 2 victory laps afterwards, so we still have a lot of content.
Yeah.
And there's also so many long speeches we have to do. I get to do a fucking monologue soon.
I get to do a monologue. I get to do a big-ass monologue.
Yeah, we both do.
That's why I didn't take any speaking roles today, because it's like, the next session is going to be me talking a lot.
Mm-hmm. That's fair.
Additionally,
Completely.
with the monologues, I will state, well, I'll repeat this next session. There's a good chance we will get to the point where we want to take a serious version of a scene and a not serious version of the scene. We want to do the not serious version of a scene first. You know what I'm talking about, Puma.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. There's a very serious scene, and in the middle of that scene, Skern is going to make a funny joke, and then I'm going to roll with it, and then we're going to do the scene like normal after.
Yeah, so
Nice.
I'm just going to give everyone a warning in advance. There's a very dramatic scene that we take very seriously, and I think it's a very cool scene. We are going to ruin it first.
Yeah. So we only have 3 people left. Argalia, Elena, and Pluto. Do you want to guess where they go?
I get the feeling Argalia might be in Keter. I'm gonna guess Pluto's with Hokma, and Elena's with Bina.
I think that was gonna be my guess, actually.
You're correct!
Wow.
Okay, but now it's time for spicy theory times, because I've heard some of your theories.
Spicy theories.
What will happen during Keter realization?
Oh boy.
Give me the play-by-play. Just come up with a wild and crazy theory.
Bina turns into a boat.
No, that actually happens during the victory lap.
God, I wish you were wrong.
Damn it, you got me with that one.
Bina and Elena have a long conversation, and then Bina says, "Watch this nerd," and turns into a boat.
Okay, but that's Bina not Bina realization. That's Bina's fight with Elena. Kenner realization is distinct from the others because Roland is present.
I'm trying to think if there's any abnormalities that we haven't seen show up yet.
I'll tell you the 4 that are there.
Oh,
Like,
sure.
we fought for them. The first one is Bloodbath.
Mm-hmm.
The second one is Heart of Aspiration.
Okay.
The third one is Pinocchio. And the fourth one is Queen of Frost.
Interesting.
And then there's a fifth one, but, that's the surprise.
That's the surprise. Interesting.
Wasn't there the Wizard of Oz?
Yeah, that's
That
Hesed.
was Hesed.
Okay. Oh, okay, that was Hesed.
Roland
reason
turned
I
into the
thought that
Wizard
was
of
Roland.
Oz. Yeah, well, Roland did turn into the Wizard of Oz, and
Oh.
then we beat him up.
Right. Okay, yeah. Look, a lot of stuff has happened over time, but I was correct in remembering that Roland was involved in that.
Oh, and there's also all the magical girls.
I missed that, though.
He was so
I don't
beautiful.
think I was there for that.
There's a very interesting theming going with the abnormalities that you mentioned.
What could that be, Mega?
I have to exactly remember what Heart of Aspiration does in lobotomy, but correct me if I'm wrong, it was a stat booster, but it was a very risky stat booster.
I'm willing to just say what doesn't bother me if you want.
I thought it was if you had it on for too long, they just fucking popped.
You put it on. It is an item, not an abnormality, so to speak. Abnormality.
Yeah.
You put it on. While you have it on, you have regeneration of both sanity and health, and a huge amount of stat buffs. Well, you do after about 30 seconds. It doesn't go on immediately. You have about 30 seconds. Then after 3 minutes, if you do not put the heart away, the person has a heart attack and instantly dies. Anyway, in game, the ego page heart of aspiration, you have 3 turns of a super buff, and then you instantly die.
Yeah. Yes. It is a go big or go home, or in this case, go big and die.
It is shrouded in mystery.
I do have another word for it, but I don't know if it is like... If it would be... I'm trying to find a more PG version of the word.
Why?
For
Yeah,
streaming
why?
reasons.
Fuck, shit, slut. Go ahead.
I think there's a very suicidal theme. Just rolled them all out.
What will that mean?
I'm excited. I'm very excited.
The return of Yum Yum.
They're ready
They
to panic their way through another situation.
They're
Yum
all
Yum is ready to
wearing
kill a
matching
vampire.
outfits. They're all wearing matching outfits.
That's because he hasn't put the outfits on yet.
Oh. That's fair. I thought it was cute.
Oh, that's weird.
Oh.
Oh man. Roland's just like, you all sit back. This one's mine.
Seaper and Ross went, hell yes, finally!
Finally. Ugh.
Librarian assistants in the back discussing whether they like the tea or the coffee more.
One person brings up wanting soda. They are exiled.
Well, thanks for coming to the stream. Next week, we'll discover the exciting mysteries of Library of Ruina and probably fight the final boss.
I'm ready to turn into a boat.
I am also ready to turn into a boat.
I don't know if you heard her say it, but when I was like, no, that's in the victory lap, Skirn was like, I hate that you're right. Bina turns into a boat in the victory lap. I'm not joking. You'll see what I mean.
I turn into a boat.
That's how you know that this fight is very serious.
Everyone knows a fight is serious if you turn into a boat.
I can just see it now, like somewhere along the lines there's an X added to the end of Bina's name, but her name is still pronounced the exact same.
Gaxrion.
Honestly, Bina is so lazy, she just puts it at the end of her name.
Beanox.
Beanox.
How did you find us here in the library? Asks someone. And Bina's like, I followed the X that was on your clothing.
You know why you're gonna lose, Argali, is because you actually have no friends.
Argalia, who did I bring into the library, Roland?
Seeper in the background, wait, didn't you tell us not to participate in this fight? Don't.
Everyone shut up.
My friends are my power.
My friends are my power, says Roland, wearing the gloves that he took off of Olivier's corpse.
Angela,
No,
so does
Olivier
that mean...
handed them over.
That's true.
With his dead body.
Yeah, of course.
Angela, hold on. Does this mean that we're friends? No!
Very technically, we booked Puppet Angelica.
It's true.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I'm sure Roland will be chomping at the bit to read that book.
We do have some neat key pages.
Also, hold on. Let me make Bina turning into a boat sexual. And then Gabura writes her.
Okay, but like, what if Gabura also turned into a boat?
I don't think the world could handle that.
Gabura boat.
What, Bina and Gabura both having two ships? That's impossible.
Alright, I'm gonna cut the stream. Thanks for coming and for watching. We'll see you next week.